Hello, 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 and welcome back to another video. This game is Fill Up the Hole. It's a demo. I saw it and I was like, I want to give it a try. I think by the time this comes out, the game will be out fully, if it's not already. So the planned release date for this game is Q3 2025, and it looked really interesting. I know it's just black and white filling up the hole, but we saw the hole just before, I think. There's a hole that gives money when trash is thrown into it. Press the info button under the portal to create a peon who can help. Info $0 peon. Press. Right click and drag the mouse to the camera. You can also use the WASD keys. Whoa. And press shift. You can use up or down with scroll wheel. Yep. Move trash will be needed. More trash will be needed. Press the build manage to construct buildings. Now we're building trash. A little housey house? Sure. I think we need... Oh, a house that just gets slapped in the middle here. Sure. We take that. And then we can't... Oh, we can? We can. We can help the guy out. Let's help him out. Ooh. Is the hole infinite? No. No, it is not. I'm guessing, like... If I do throw something up there... 19. Does it count? I think it does count, right? I know I should be building the factory, but I'm just very curious. That should give me everything I need to start with. Let's build a factory. Let's build a... let's build this guy. And then let's also add a worker to the factory after we buy another factory. Another peon. 2 more peons. One goes into here, one goes into here. And then you don't need a worker, you're just like a lounge area. Do have 3, right? 3 peons. Where's the third one? There it is. Guess we're still being zoomed in. And then for now, I can be the peon that throws things away. Oh, that's not part of it. I'm gonna grab something that isn't part of it. Yeah, perfect. I'll let this build a little bit. That was a lot. And if we throw it on more the angle, I think it's better. Essentially. Because it's going to be hitting that back plate, then bouncing in. And eventually, for sure, it's going to go to the end. Oh, no, that was missing a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Ooh, that was really cool. 3, 4, 5. They sort of sometimes affect each other, sometimes they don't. Just can throw these guys just in the... That went the wrong way. I see the upgrades here. Let's see. So your house. That gives me more peons. More peons will definitely help with the whole throwing away of this trash. I know I said I would do it, but it got tiring very fast. Perfect. Let's keep going. 2 more of these. I just don't want to recall the peons. I said I want to make more. And then we'll help them out. Can't build another building, that's fine. Help them out here. Let's get the last peon in going. Houses we don't need. Factory we don't need durability. We're going to prevent this, right? Because we don't mind if extra peons... And we're going to allow them to drop on top because we want everyone to use it if it's viable to be used. And we're going to keep adding a worker on this rock as we go through. We now go back. Let's fill up this hole. get to the big rock on the other side or whatever that is. We don't need more peons as of yet. We do want more factory though, I'd say, closer. It's not like our people are particularly pressed for the amount they need to be producing. The catapult doesn't really produce. We definitely need more factory. What's this? An earthquake. Okay. And it's reset. But we still keep our people. We still keep the people that we had. So let's rebuild the houses so our people don't feel like, you know, they can't do what they need to do. Let's build the catapult. Let's build the factory. Let's let them keep going. And yeah, it just seems like the idea is going to be when an earthquake occurs, we need to make sure that our people know that they're okay. Let's upgrade the factory a bit here. Let's make sure that everything has a worker. And that's fairly important. And then let's just keep it going. You gain the blue shard. This upgrade can be unlocked. All right. So unlock upgrade tree. We're going to use our token to unlock the upgrade tree. That's cool. And we have different costs for things. Some things cost money. Some things cost yellow shards. And some things cost RP. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We just keep it going. We just keep it going. I don't have anything to be able to buy here. Everything costs 2. And it's looking pretty good at some of these upgrades. You unlock more buildings. Or we can make peons work to make more trash. We can unlock house, or maybe we already have unlocked house. We'll look upgrading these instead. But we'll see. We are learning as we go. And never know which way these go sometimes. Next upgrade. Oh, I actually can't upgrade this. I'm going to upgrade the amount of people and then get more people going. And there is like some stuff down here. I'm guessing as long as it goes into here, like once it passes this line here, it becomes like mine, more or less. So that's fine, yeah. So let's upgrade more houses. Let's then buy the people when we can. And that will increase our passive amount. Oh, we see some green ones here. And I'm seeing, I think green's +3, and then the other ones are plus a bit less. That's fine. It keeps producing. And these guys definitely need a little bit of help. Let's do the zoom in and let's just start doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just do that. I'm like the catapult, but I don't need to really do anything except for throw it. We just throw it in. Very, very relaxing. I think it was a few days ago where we played a little to the left. And that game sort of reminds me of this. And there's the guy breaking the rock, not moving, just using his aura to destroy the rock. What a nice little guy just standing there while these rocks get thrown telekinetically past his head. And now we have 264, which is a lot more than I thought we were sitting on right now. Let's just keep throwing these out. And there's a lot here. And they're throwing here. Just buy a new house, another house. Let's max that out. And then we'll keep it going. That is going. We can upgrade this. I don't know if there's much of a point upgrading this one. But we can keep it going. For the factory, we're barely getting through to these guys. We can upgrade the factory though as well. I think it's not a bad idea. Okay, we'll just keep going, I guess. So this might be something we do 2 or 3 more times at least before we get to the next earthquake. And that's fine. Like this is surprisingly fun. Like I'm enjoying just throwing the rocks into the end point here. There we go. Let that start building up again. Immediately we're at 300 again, which comes up very fast, to be honest. And then let's start doing the nicer numbers. A factory with low durability, it got destroyed. I'm guessing that was going to be a factory. Okay, that's fine. Get you like a much nicer factory too. Each level 4 immediately. That'll definitely up with your durability. Like, that's a lot more. Oh, cool. You can actually play with the building as well. That's nice. Little attention to detail. Just so click on them and say, ow. Well, they definitely know that we're here. Alright, that's all cleared up. We have some guys having a bit more trouble than others. We can do another upgrade for a house. I don't see why not. They're nice to haves. We're about halfway through with our people. I think in a second we're about to just leave the game run for a little bit in the background. And then we'll come back and sort of see where we left up. Yeah, we'll just wait for this. And we'll save our money for when the earthquake happens. And go from there. So I'll see you in a moment. And we're back. We have the money saved up. We're ready for an earthquake. Our people are confused as to what's going on. I can pick them up. Can I put you inside the void? Oh. Well. Poor guy. Earthquake. Oh no, an earthquake. An earthquake. Oh no, an earthquake. Let's start building the houses again. I feel like the factories build first is better. We lose all that money in an earthquake, I just realized. So all that money I just saved up did not do us any favors. And we have a lot of... yeah, there's another one guy. We have a lot of just, in general, things to rebuild. So I think this is a part of the game that's fairly repetitive, and we just keep going over and over and over. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know how long the demo is. I know we have some upgrades that we can use here in a second. And we'll definitely give those a quick peek in a moment. Definitely give those a peek in a moment. Get some extra people in here. Let's look at the upgrades now. See, so we don't have any blue shards, but we do have these, and so we can upgrade these. Factories produce trash by making peons work. 1+ maximum factory on the map. Don't need that, don't love that. I don't feel like it adds too much value. +5 trash, not loving that either. 2 peons on the rook, it seems pretty nice. An early buff to the rock, I like that one too. I also like that one we get. It makes him happy in that, because that's just sweet. We also have 4, so I'm surprised we can't upgrade one of these. We can, and I just wasted all the coins. That's unfortunate. But we unlock a building called Compressor. I'm happy with that. I thought because it was like the darker grey I couldn't buy it. But I could, evidently. So, oh well. And these are max upgrades. So I'm guessing what I'm going to do next is upgrade it via here. I probably should have done that before the earthquake. I didn't realize that it would go away when I press that. Let's build a compressor. Let's level up the compressor. Put 2 workers on here. lots of stuff in the compressor area, so that would be nice. And the compressor, I'm guessing, just puts them in and then spits out the high quality version. They go into here afterwards. Let's get 2 workers on here. Let's upgrade this. Let's just make sure everything is upgraded as we can. And we keep going to get rid of the next event and get ready for the next event. We don't need more houses, but we also sort of do because I did throw someone into the pit. It's still there, maybe. And then we're slowly getting there. Oh, there's a cloud here. Oh, cloud blew up. Oh, the clouds rain. I guess the other one was a bit over, so it didn't. So we can grab that too. And the compressor is nice. I don't see it doing too much, but it's nice. We also get to claim rewards. Not sure what they do. I didn't get a Steam achievement, so I don't presume they do too much. Played for 21 minutes in total. Whoa. Did all the upgrades. I wonder how many of these are available in the demo. Like, I wonder how long the demo's gonna go for. Was that hidden? No. So we should definitely be buying these sort of cheaper ones. I don't see why I didn't buy these cheaper ones. This has 2 upgrades. I'm guessing 2 out of 5. Okay, so these close ones are out of 5. Okay. 30 plus to peon content. Content peon moves at normal speed. 30 plus peon happiness. Happiness moves 20% faster. Okay. That's fine. We can keep upgrading these, to be honest. Like, I don't see... We haven't fully upgraded this part. We are getting a good consistent amount coming up for the... next earthquake. I do want to leave it again. And then this time, I'm going to use that money to buy the proper upgrades. I get the feeling we'll be okay. I don't think... I think we'll be okay. Unlike the roguelikes that we normally play on this channel. And just the more games that are more fast-paced. So this isn't a game that is really condemning for leaving for a while. So I'll be back. Maybe I'll manually move these and be back a bit sooner. Oh, okay. So I've just found out in like reading, which is something that I guess I could do better. These peons that we get only last for a certain amount of time. And then they vanish into the ether and I have to rebuy them. And then the best way to upgrade them is to go into here and then upgrade these 2 and it gives them more time. Housing is also good too because it helps with them being content. I have a blue shard as well, which I do want to see if I can upgrade anything. Those are really good. Every 2 minutes, compress all trash in the compressor and double its value. That's really good too. So all these 3 blue ones are pretty crazy, to be honest. I think +1 max peon working on the rook. I think that one's good because we're getting more blue shards and they're being destroyed faster. So I think just because that one gives more blue shards, that one's the best one. But doubling the value is really good and bulldozer is amazing. Every 10 minutes just to clear everything up. That is really good. I'm not too worried about how fast I get cleared up though. Mostly because my guys got it. And then for everything else, we're pretty solid from there. The rest of the money is going to go towards upgrading this guy. And then just sort of waiting it out and upgrading these sort of money required upgrades fully. That one's pretty crazy too. So if these 2 are fully upgraded, I think the peons just sort of exist forever. Because this gives 30 times 5 and this is 30 times 5 in seconds. So that is in itself over 5 minutes, like these two combined. So yeah, let's get these up. 750. I don't need the compressor too much. There's a yellow star there, which is nice. Slowly walking itself. Oh no, there you are. I can't pick you up. My bad. But I thought I could pick you up. They're doing that. So we just let it keep growing. 750 is the next one. We got it. Done. And we'll keep going for that one. Oh, that's beautiful. A lot right there. And we're nearly back up at 750. We have two people here sort of working on things. We're going to just clear... Actually, no one's working on this right now. But it says two people are, but I don't see two people. Oh, someone's fibbing about their work hours, are they? Because no one is here. Normally I see their little bodies hitting the rock. Well, they're not hitting the rock, they're using their mind to like psychomancy the rock to destroy it, but they're not here. And even their picture cards are empty. Maybe they were just sticker working and so they stopped. No, it's not max though. I'm not sure where they went. I hope they're alright. I hope they are okay. 800 for this, about to get that. Last upgrade's 1,000. And then the happiness, so 30 to 5 is going to be 2.5. And I think I saw it here before, yeah. So length of content is 300 seconds. That is 5 minutes. And then length of sadness is 30 seconds. So I think we're not going to lose any peons once we get that blue upgrade. Which still, getting more of these by breaking these faster, genuinely speaking, is going to be better. Only because we're getting blue upgrades faster. And I don't know if once we finish the demo, they're going to say, all right, well, you got to restart from the start now when the full game comes out. Which wouldn't be too bad. Like, this is fun. And it's one of those games you leave in the background, and it really does a lot of it for you. It reminds me of the Norp idle game. Sort of very similar art style. So either heavily inspired, or I would even go as far as saying maybe even similar developers. But very nice. Very, very, very nice. Also just love being able to zoom in. There's so much detail. It is really, really well made. We are going to still wait it out for the next field. It's starting to feel like this is where the demo's going to start wrapping up. But we will see. And again, this game's set to release Q3 2025. It was created by Technology XC. And it seems like they had nothing to do with the Norp catalog. But still, I can see the inspiration. It was... That game and this game are very, very, very well made. And both have been very fun, to be honest. We can close this, we can keep it going. Definitely heavy inspiration from the Norp game, though, in the art style and other things. Yeah, that's fine. So this is where it breaks. We lose all of our dollar dues. Nothing to upgrade. I'm only like... I'm only 1,000 short, I guess. And that's fine. I'm not too worried. Let's get an earthquake going. But this has been fill up the hole. It's been fun. I feel like the demo's about to end here. Got suspicion. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, then this will become a jump cut instead, and then we'll just fast forward a bit. Actually, no, we're about to hit the earthquakes. I'm not going to fast forward at all, and you're all going to hear that sort of monologue about me jump cutting. And there was never a jump cut because we're still here. In about, we'll say 10 seconds, we see the earthquake, and then we just enjoy. The music has been great in this game, and I can't stress that enough. Sort of a nice lo-fi background while this happens. I can definitely see myself chucking this on a different screen and just doing some other stuff while I watch the little guys chuck the things inside the holes. It said ending, so it is the end. I made that call. It had the gut feeling in me, and that was really fun. I did notice that in the demo, we can go pretty far, but we'd be going pretty far before 3 earthquakes, and I don't think that gives us enough time to actually really enjoy all the upgrades that we get. So I'm not going to play the demo again, like I've done for a few other of these. Instead, I'm just going to say this is fun. It's for me, it's wishlisted. I'm going to get it when it gets released. Massive shout out to the dev for taking inspiration, if he did. And if he didn't, either way, the game is beautiful and amazing, and I can't wait to play the full release when it eventually comes out. So thank you again for watching. I'll talk to you all soon, and bye.